So before we put a building pad on our site, let's review a couple of the changes or additions I made to embellish our site here. So I've added a grass pattern. I just created a natural grass and applied it to the surface. And we can swap out at any time we want either that idea of the natural grass, or we can go and grab that satellite image. And I hope I have it here still. SAT, there it is. And so we can just swap back and forth, and I'll go and change that back out again because I want to go back to grass. I've gone ahead and finished off the roadway, and when I edited this again, what I did was I used our spline tool instead, and I think that made a little smoother layout. So if you look in here, all of my surfaces are made with the spline tool, and it made the outlining run a little bit quicker, so you might want to try that. So okay, so now we have our 3D view constructed, and we're ready to initially set a building pad, a level surface where we can then go ahead and import our building. So the way we're going to do that is go to massing and site, and we'll go to the site view. So we're looking down on the site. And we're going to place the building for this example, I think somewhere in this region here. We're going to put a little parking area over here and think about maybe an access road back here. It's really up to you. You'll see the implications when we start to put level surfaces in. So I was in massing and site. Let me just pop out of this again. Cancel out. Under massing and site, there is a drop down for a building pad, and it shows you very similar to what's going on, what we're going to do right now, the idea of building that pad. So we're going to select that, and we're into our drawing tools, and we'll start out by just making a rectangle at this point. So I'm going to, let's say we'll make it 140 by 140 to start with. And we'll click that complete, and we'll look at that in the 3D view so we can see what we've done. All right, so now we have a carving of the surface. It is at level 1. We're going to import a building that will also be at level 1, so it'll sit on that surface. And the implications are we really have kind of a cut and fill. We remove soil here. We probably could think about adding that soil over to this side to change some of the surrounding sites so that we didn't have to build retaining walls in that. In this case, we'll build a few walls too, just to get an idea of how that works. So I'm going to pick up this clip with the idea of opening up the building drawing in the next section.